pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Syracuse Orange, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got the first down himself. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Got his man downfield. Oh, a lot of space. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Orange.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Guys, they're really starting to find a rhythm in conference play now. They'll try to keep it going through the rest of this ACC slate.
I think it's really important because they're building confidence early in the season. There were a lot of expectations on this.
There he goes. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
Man, it's so nice to have a weapon like this at quarterback. It dictates coverage. You want to play man-to-man? Everybody turns their back. Watch him pick him up, put him down, chew up yards, getting a big play down the field.
Pressure coming. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Cuse.
And, man, it's nice to have an offense that can strike immediately. They can put fear in defenses, make big plays, and you see it, man. They can add to the lead. They can build a lead quickly because they have this ability to put points on the board quickly.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Got out of trouble and throws. Caught close to the marker, it's Hussein. Touchdown, Syracuse. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this.
Oh, he's got some space. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Orange.
It's so nice to be an offensive coordinator when you got a guy that can do this. What an unbelievable job scrambling around, buying time. It doesn't matter, whatever you want to call it, running a long way and scoring a touchdown.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw on first down. Unleashes one. Working on the right. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Buying some time as he moves left. First down and more. Open space at the 25. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
That is why you have to contain this guy. If you let him get out, he is an explosive play waiting to happen. And after that big gainer, I'd like to see how this defensive coordinator is going to try to get after him as the game goes on, because a play like that can make you rethink your entire game plan.
Syracuse comes to the line on first and goal. They'll go to the air. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Cuse.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and an ability up front and a belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Extending the play. Now he'll fire back into the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He'll pull it down and run. Quarterback gets the first down and more. Quick step and go. There he goes. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Syracuse.
Man, he just makes it look so fun to play quarterback. Like, he's playing his own little game. He just scrambles around, takes off. Nobody can catch him all the way to the house for 6.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Going right to work up top. Trying to make magic with his feet. Quarterback's got the first. Lots of running room. Touchdown, Orange. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And that's the danger on defense about playing this guy. You've got to keep him in the pocket. If you let him get outside, he can hurt you throwing it, or he can take off and kill you. And that's what he did right there. Moving forward, they have got to do a better.
The Orange with that goal line virtually on their heels, trying to find some room to operate. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Moving out of the pocket. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
That's a great play by this defense. It's hard when you go against a guy that's so good at the quarterback spot. He can make so many plays, but the defense understands.
What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
He'll try to do it himself. The quick feet, the acceleration, the vision, and he works his way to the 44. Guys, we're at the end of the quarter, and Syracuse has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top, buying some time. Fires downfield. Intercepted. Yes, even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let it.
Wide open spaces. Past the 20. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And the offense takes control of this football game. I'll tell you what, this offense doesn't wow you in every position. They've got some good players. They find a way to put drives together. They find a way to score. But this team is undefeated. This team is a force to be reckoned with, continuing to stay undefeated.
Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll throw it. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Grab near the marker. It's Hussein. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
I'll tell you, you got to be careful if you're the defense right now because you're behind. I know you want to be aggressive. You might want to start blitzing, getting a lot of guys close to the line of scrimmage, but this offense is going to take opportunities when they have one-on-ones, and they just did right there.
Oh, it's a reverse. No, he got loose. And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. I don't think these two are going to be exchanging holiday greetings this year after this game.
No, and I tell you what, we've seen a lot of cool handshakes where you're getting fired up and coaches are getting after each other. We might get a little bit of that there. You could take a knee. You could run the clock out, but they chose not to.
They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff. and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That's going to do it for